Hello there, I'm Presley, and today I will be listing off my top 10 favorite Bleach characters. Now, I will not be going into too much detail about why I like each of these characters, because I genuinely can't explain why I like some of these characters as much as I do. Now, of course, let's go ahead and get into it. At number 10 is Uryu Ishida. Now, you see, when it comes to Uryu, at first I found him to be a bit annoying as a character. You know, with those first few chapters, when he was first introduced, just his overall attitude and behavior, I found it to be really annoying. However, over time, he really grew on me as a character. And as the series went on, I found Uryu to be one of the funniest characters, and one of the coolest when it comes to the way he uses his Quincy powers. At number 9 is Rukia Kuchiki. Now, when it comes to Rukia, I overall really like Rukia. I just think that throughout the entire series, she was a very entertaining character to read about and watch in the anime. At number 8 is Toshiro Hitsugaya. His Shikai and Bankai are both really interesting. I've always had a fondness for ice and snow type powers in series. That, on top of the way that Hitsugaya acts throughout the series and his overall personality, I just find him to be a really likable character. At number 7 is none other than Shuko Tsukishima. I think his powers are just insane to think about and try and, fully understand, And that's one of the things that makes him such an interesting villain. Just the sheer ruthless nature that he handles the entire ordeal in the Fullbring arc. At number 6 is Byakuya Kuchiki. His Zanpakuto Zenbone Zakura is definitely one of the more visually interesting Zanpakutos in terms of how it looks when it's in use, I think how much he cares for Rukia and how much he's willing to risk to protect her, and the way that he views her as his pride is just, it's very touching. At number 5, we have none other than Shinji Hiwako. Now, Shinji Hiwako he's an interesting fellow. I really like Shinji's design overall, and I also really love his personality. He is just such an entertaining character to watch. At number 4 is Jushiro Uketake. He's one of those characters that I just immediately liked when he appeared in the Soul Society arc. He's a really sweet guy. He's really nice. He just seems like a nice guy. At number 3, we have the man himself, Kisuke Urahara. Overall, how intelligent of a character Kisuke is one of the things that really adds to the many reasons why I like him as a character. At number 2 is Izuru Kira, the lieutenant of the 3rd Division. Now, this is one where I can't really explain or fully justify why I like Kira this much. I just think he's really cool. Wabisuke is my favorite Zanpakuto out of the entire series. I adore Wabisuke's design and the way it functions as a Zanpakuto. It is so interesting. And now, lastly, for my number 1 favorite character, it is none other than Gin Ichimaru, the former captain of the 3rd Division. Now, I can say wholeheartedly that I liked Gin as a character from the moment he appeared on screen. I knew there was something about his character that I just found so fascinating and so entertaining to watch. All throughout the Soul Society, I was so overjoyed every time he appeared on screen because I was so interested in seeing what he'd do. Now, obviously, his death scene in the Aranka arc left me utterly devastated. I think it was a phenomenally well put together scene. I think his design is very interesting, honestly. I love his design. I also really adore how the anime added in those little Aranka encyclopedia segments, being hosted by Gin. I think that they were a very nice addition to the anime, and one of the things I just adore about the original anime. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.